What's really going on with the Epstein client list, and why hasn't it been made public yet? You're watching AJ's Fame Files, where we connect the dots behind the scenes and dig into the power plays no one wants to talk about. Today we're asking a question that's got everyone raising their eyebrows. Is Donald Trump sitting on the Epstein list? And if so, why? Now let's be clear, we're not claiming to have all the answers, but let's unpack some of the big theories floating around. First, there's the whole situation with Elon Musk. A while back, Elon's name started surfacing in Epstein-related speculation. He quickly denied any involvement, but then flipped the spotlight and started questioning why the media was hammering him while barely mentioning people like Bill Gates, who had known ties to Epstein. That got people thinking, if there's so much smoke, where's the fire? And why does the Epstein list, arguably the biggest bombshell in modern political history, still remain sealed? Let's not forget, Trump was president. He had access to all the top-level intelligence and law enforcement briefings. If there was ever a time to release a list, it could have been then. So what stopped it? Some think it's because the list might name people from Trump's own inner circle. Wealthy donors, political allies, or other high-ranking elites who supported him financially or strategically. We know Epstein didn't operate in a vacuum. His connections stretched across royal families, Wall Street tycoons, global tech moguls, and yes, former US presidents, Trump included. Trump and Epstein weren't strangers. There are old photos, and Epstein was even a guest at Mar-a-Lago. Sure, Trump eventually distanced himself, but that didn't erase their earlier associations. So the question becomes, could releasing the list damage not just Trump, but people tied to his legacy, campaigns, or business empire? Is the risk just too high for everyone involved? Now add in the most suspicious piece of this entire story, Jeffrey Epstein's death. We're supposed to believe that the most high-profile prisoner in America just happened to kill himself at the exact moment he was about to talk, with no functioning cameras, with both guards reportedly asleep. Either that's the worst incompetence of all time, or someone made sure he'd never speak again. So here's a theory. What if Trump, or any other powerful figure, wants to wait for a deeper investigation into Epstein's death before letting the list come out? Because if Epstein was taken out, it's not just about what's on the list, it's about who wanted him silenced and why. And then there's the most explosive idea of them all. What if Trump does have the list and he's holding it as leverage? Think about it. Trump's political style has always been about control, chaos, and timing. He loves to play the long game. Maybe he's not hiding the list forever. Maybe he's waiting to drop it when it suits him. Imagine using that list as a political nuclear bomb, releasing it right before an election, or when he's being backed into a corner. What if he's planning to use it to burn bridges, expose enemies, or even blackmail his way back into the most powerful seat in the world? And don't forget, Trump once promised to drain the swamp. But what if the swamp was deeper than even he expected? What if he looked into the abyss and saw people he couldn't afford to cross? Business partners, global financiers, people who can fund or destroy entire campaigns. Maybe keeping the list buried is about maintaining order, or maybe, just maybe, it's about preserving a system that was never meant to be revealed. At the end of the day, we don't know exactly what's on the Epstein list, but the lack of transparency, the elite silence, and the convenient timing of everything makes one thing clear. This goes way deeper than just one man and a private island. It's about power, protection, and the secrets that keep the rich and connected above the law. So what do you think? Is Trump protecting himself, protecting others, or waiting for the perfect moment to go scorched earth? Could the Epstein list blow up more than just careers? Could it unravel entire institutions? Let us know your take in the comments. Hit that like button if you believe the truth is still buried. Subscribe to AJ's Fame Files for more deep dives, fearless questions, and real talk about the stories mainstream media won't touch. We're not here for clickbait. We're here to chase the truth, no matter how uncomfortable it gets.